It is a brand new day, lovers of Manchester United. Welcome once again to the channel. My name is Billy and you're watching Man United Feed on YouTube. Kindly subscribe if you're new, and if it's the first time to watch this video on YouTube, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, tap on the bell icon, and you will be notified on every single video that will be uploaded on this channel for you. Let's get into the stories. As you already know, Erik ten Hag is 50% assured to stay in Manchester United, despite of everything that he came to do. Yes, Manchester United are having 50% assurance for Erik ten Hag to stay in Manchester United. We don't know what is happening, but maybe Manchester United are going to lose Erik ten Hag to bring in someone new, or we're going to maintain Erik ten Hag due to what is going to happen right here when the summer transfer window opens right away. This is some of the gist that is cooking around Manchester United corners, and we are right here to just give you the gist right over here. So let's get into other stories. Manchester United summer transfer priorities in order. You all know that Manchester United are having priorities of transfer players that they want to come in and come out and go out of the club. These are the priorities that I have laid down right over here for you to know: the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. I have 6 priorities that I have noted, and some of the priorities are from you, the fans, that you just give us the opportunity to let us know of what you want the club to do, of what you want the club to now hold on right away. So the first priority that I'm having right here on my table is early sales. This is what some of the fans are saying, that yes, Manchester United needs to sell players very, very early, because they don't have any need for these players to be in the club right away. We have Sancho on the list, we have Greenwood on the list, we have Casemiro on the list right away. Casemiro came from Brazil and making fantastic section right away. But for the sake of the fans, the red cards that Casemiro is receiving when we had our previous season was too much, and the temper that Casemiro was using in playing the matches was too much, and some of the fans were so angry. That's why he's just doing marvelously well when he came in the club. But the fans are saying that yes, they want him out, and he needs to be sold out very, very early before we are going to lose a lot of money. Yeah, and that Greenwood, when Greenwood issue came of the assault and rape, Greenwood didn't have opportunity to play Manchester United, and he was given out on a loan for other club to continue his career, and he's making a lot of changes in that club. And some of the fans are saying that yes, we need to sell him to get money out of it, because we can't lose him by going on loan, and we are not getting any income or any revenue from what he's doing right here on the other market. So we're gonna have a section whereby we're gonna sell Greenwood and Sancho. We all know what Sancho is cooking around the corners of Manchester United, and also Erik ten Hag. You can see that Sancho and Erik ten Hag are not having good terms. They are not vibing very well, and this is not helping the club at all. They are saying that Sancho is having some kind of anger, some kind of level of anger in him, that he wants to calm down. But if he's not doing that, then we need to sell him. So these 3 players have been drawn on our curtains to let everyone know about the early sale of Manchester United. This is the first priority from Manchester United fans right over here. Well, let's talk about the second priority. We have on the right side center back. So we're having a big problem with the right side center back over here. We have Martinez, who is the key right side center back, and after the World Cup, Martinez was doing great, but due to injury, Martinez is not being seen in some of our wonderful matches that we are playing, and we need to take very, very critical care. We need to take very critical look at this place. You can see that Manchester United need to sign someone very, very crucial who can fit Martinez, who can adapt to Martinez. We need to get an additional player to adapt to Martinez position, whereby we are going to get a strong right side center back right over here. So this is another priority. This is the second priority for Manchester United fans to the board of Manchester United. So they should look at it right over here. Let's look at the center midfielder. The center midfielder is very strong, but Manchester United needs to sign midfielder. We all know this wonderful young talented player Kobbie Mainoo is doing an amazing work to join Bruno Fernandes at the center midfield section right away. And if this thing is being enhanced, if they say to it that Kobbie Mainoo is going to be, the man to fit in, then it's going to be, help Manchester United, because he's doing amazingly well. This young player came in and the energy was so fantastic. He was doing marvelously well. So, the fans are saying that we need to get, this player on board. This is some of the priorities from Manchester United fans, and yes, we are going to talk about it right over here. Bruno Fernandes is also doing marvelously well. So Bruno Fernandes and Kobbie Mainoo needs to have good rapport when it comes to the center midfield section right over here. So we are all hoping the transfer window opens, you're going to sign this wonderful amazing player Kobbie Mainoo to also be part of the club fully, to also make waves at Manchester United. Let's look at the fourth section of the priority left back. Luke Shaw is doing marvelously well, but this season we're not seeing Luke Shaw at all. We're not seeing him because most matches Luke Shaw is not featured, and we don't know if Luke Shaw will be out of the club or not. But we've seen that he's missing 80% of our matches. Luke Shaw is missing 80% of our matches, and we can't tell you that he's a good player to us. So at last season, Luke Shaw, it didn't show up, and also last year they didn't also show up because injuries have putting him down, that we can have 100% assurance for Malacia and Luke Shaw. So these two players are on the bill right away. Are they going to go out of the club, or they're going to sign new players to join them right away? So I'm not happy, and I'm not really comfortable of not signing a new player. For me, I'm not comfortable to sign a new player because we need to look at that angle very much. Luke Shaw and Malacia are not really 100% assured to see them in our season, so we need to get new players at the left back side. So comfortability is what Manchester United we want. So we want the head coach and also the head of the department of Manchester United signing committee should take note about this. Let's look at the right back striking section. Yes, this is one of the things that we need to talk about. Rashford is not in our mind because we are losing the respect. We are losing the probability of Rashford playing for Manchester United and scoring goals. Strikers are supposed to score goals. We are not seeing Rashford scoring the goals, but we are seeing new players scoring the goals. This is obviously bad. We don't know what's happening to Rashford. We don't know what's happening to Rashford because we have one striker. We talk about Rashford. He was doing marvelously well in some other previous seasons, that we can see that he was a hope for Manchester United when Cristiano Ronaldo just went out. Rashford took over Cristiano Ronaldo. We don't know that it was in a haste to fit in or not, but for now we can promise Rashford that yes, we are having belief in him. So this is what we need to talk about. And yes, we are having Højlund is making a lot of waves right over here where it comes to striking. You can see in our previous two games, you can see Højlund is making marvelously well. Even our last game that we played, we can see Højlund was making a lot. Ahmed is also making marvelously well. So we should look at this two players very well, Rashford and Rasmus Højlund making waves. And let's look at the seat one. We're talking about creative wingers. Yes, creative wingers. We need to talk about creative wingers. Who is going to be the creative winger? Is it Malacia? Who is it? We need to get a creative winger to be on Manchester United. Yes, Malacia is a creative winger. He's just, a left back player. But I don't know if he's going to be pushed to the winging side. He's going to do well or not. We can't tell about it. So we need to get, a creative winger for Manchester United. These are some of the, the priorities of Manchester United, and we are waiting to see if they are going to take it into a good faith and a good notice about it right away. Mbappe to Manchester United, is it true or not? This is some of the gist surrounding Manchester United. Mbappe want to come to Manchester United. There are two clubs that are waiting for Mbappe. We have the Real Madrid and Manchester United having a little bit of gist surrounding Mbappe to Manchester United. These are some of the things that are going on. We don't know if Mbappe will be moving or not, but in our last season we can see that Mbappe was very, very close to Manchester United, but the bid wasn't satisfied to their agent, so Mbappe couldn't get in. But for now we can see that talks is ongoing on, early talks is ongoing on around Mbappe. Yes, so we are all hoping, is it going to be Manchester United or it's going to be Real Madrid? Let's see. And let's get to this other stories. You all know this Manchester United player has been targeted by Erik ten Hag for long, and he is making chances to come to Manchester. We don't know if he's going to be the right person to to be featured on Manchester United bills or not. We're talking about Olives. Olives is targeted by Manchester United. So let's see some articles of Manchester United players. So one player whose name is frequently linked in recent weeks in Crystal Palace winger is Michael Olives, who is excellent on the the angles of recent wings for Erik ten Hag and also over Manchester United right over here. It's just Manchester United fans who are wishing to get these players, and he is so impressed. He is so impressed about what is going on right away. The club, scouts this wonderful player, and we are all hoping that talks will further move on to get this player on the bill. According to Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United stands are happy about the improved talks of 100% getting this player on the bill right away. So we are all hoping that we're going to see this player who will be coming to Manchester United very soon. If everything goes on well, we can see this player in Manchester United. So let's get to the other transfer news just right away. Manchester United are now gearing up for the huge important transfer window as a club look to try and build successful way for it right away. Changes in the air at Old Trafford with Onions looking to make their presence felt during the first summer transfer window and their stewardship right over here. So this player, the FA Cup finals is coming on, and we are clashing with Man City. Yeah, hoping for the best for the club, but this player is targeted by the club, and the fans are also making sure that they are going to see him right away. We're talking about Ineos to Manchester United. Let's hope for the best for the club. This is what the players, this is what the fans are waiting for. This is the priorities of others in Manchester United. Let's right away, and we are broken down to this level for you to understand right away. Let's check out the the videos of this snippets of this. Thanks for watching. My name is Billy. This is Man United Feeds right there on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, tap on the bell icon, and you'll be notified on every single details of stories concerning Man United right away on the club.